Stand up. Get up on your feet. Stand up.
Look, man.
Yeah, I'm just telling you, there's 2 people struck by your vehicle and both are dead.
I did not hit.
Okay. Completely careless about killing 2 people tonight. That's sad and pathetic and horrible all at the same time.
Reverse! Contact. And...
Hey, get your hands up! Hands up! Hands up!
You gonna get bit? Come on!
Get your hands up! I see you behind the garbage can. Face away from me.
An officer calls the woman over and immediately begins assessing the situation, requesting her help with CPR. The conversation takes place under the urgency of the aftermath of a DUI crash where 2 people were severely injured. Just when you think it's straightforward, stick around. It's just warming up.
Come over here with me, man, okay?
I called as soon as the shit happened. I
I
was
understand. Okay, so here's what I'm going to have you do. You can maybe help Pyro do CPR on that one right now.
You tell me I'm right here.
Has anybody gotten all your information?
No. No.
Do you have a driver's license?
Your friend took my license.
I'm going to write it down here.
Okay.
Just let you know I got body cameras. Okay?
Go ahead.
Now check this out. The police officer starts questioning the woman about her whereabouts prior to the accident. She mentions just beginning her night and traveling in the direction of the incident. The officer moves her away from the crash scene for further questioning. Brace yourself. It dives deeper from here.
Were you leaving the bar or were you coming this down the
I
road?
was coming here.
Were you going this direction or
Yes.
this direction?
I was coming this direction.
Okay, let's get away from the scene a little bit. This is your car, right? The
sir.
red
Yes,
car?
yes.
You were the only one in the vehicle?
I'm the only one.
Okay.
Here's where it gets juicy. The officer informs the woman that she is not under arrest but is not free to leave and proceeds to read her Miranda rights. This formal procedure sets the stage for an official interrogation about the DUI incident. Just wait. The plot thickens in a moment.
I don't have you in custody or under arrest, but obviously you don't feel like you're free to go right now. I'm just going to read your Miranda rights. You understand what they are, and we're going to talk about what happened in the accident, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you. You have a right to talk to a lawyer before question. You cannot afford to hire a lawyer. Want to be provided for you before question, okay? Do you understand each of your rights?
Things start to heat up here. The officer prepares to conduct field sobriety tests, explaining the process and ensuring the woman understands each step. This is crucial for establishing her level of impairment at the time of the crash. Watch how this plays out. It's a real doozy.
Like right now, if you had me do a test, I think I would pass. Just
I'm going to be honest, we are going to do this test here in a little bit. How long ago was your last drink, would you say?
about 40 minutes.
40 minutes ago?
Here comes a critical twist. The woman is instructed to perform physical sobriety tests, including walking in a straight line and following a pen with her eye. These tests are critical in determining physical coordination and cognitive awareness. You won't believe what's up next. Keep your eyes peeled.
Step on out here for me. We're going to do these quick tests. You need to stand here in front of my squad car and face me. All right, I want you to follow the tip of my pen. If your eyes only, but keep your head still. I want you to continue that test.
Okay.
All right, hang tight for this bombshell. The woman takes a breathalyzer test, which reveals a blood alcohol concentration, BAC, of 0.264, significantly above the legal limit. This result is pivotal as it directly correlates to the DUI charges. The following scene is a real jaw-dropper.
This is called a PBT test. You ever blown one of these before? No. You know what the legal limit is to drive in Illinois?
I do.
Okay, 0.08, okay? What I have you do is take a deep breath, a long, hard, steady blow into the straw. Take a deep breath, long, hard, steady blow. A little bit harder for me, a little bit harder. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Okay.
This moment is a game changer. A profound moment occurs as the officer reveals that 2 people were struck by her vehicle and are deceased. This conversation marks a significant turning point in the severity of the legal implications she faces. Up next, the reaction is absolutely staggering.
Yeah, I'm just telling you, there's 2 people struck by your vehicle and both are dead.
I did not hit.
Okay, well, I'm just telling you the 2 people that hit your
Why would I
car.
call?
Ma'am,
911?
listen, 2 people struck your vehicle, I'm telling you, and they're both deceased on scene. I'm just telling you that information, okay? I appreciate you being cooperative so far. I gotta tell you what's going on.
You're not going to believe this part. The officer explains the total loss of the woman's vehicle and the immediate legal consequences, including her lack of bond and the charges of reckless homicide and aggravated DUI. Stick around. Her reaction is something else.
Oh, hey, you never answered me about my car. I have school tomorrow, so how do I get my car?
Well, your car is totaled.
Towed cold?
Total wrecked.
So I don't go to school tomorrow, is what you're telling me?
You want me to be honest with you? You're going to jail, you don't have a bond, you killed 2 people tonight. I don't think you understand that. You do not have a bond, you are not getting out of jail.
You gotta hear this bit. As the woman inquires about contacting her professors, the officer emphasizes the gravity of the situation, focusing on the fatalities involved rather than her personal concerns, highlighting her apparent lack of understanding of the situation's severity. What happens next will definitely surprise you.
You're all on body camera being completely careless about killing 2 people tonight. That's sad and pathetic and horrible all at the same time.
Can you say that as a cop? Okay, so can I ask when I can go back to school? So really, like, start emailing my professors and be like, hey, I can go back to school for a while, or what? Or you can give me advice?
Well, to be quite frankly, I'm a little more concerned about the 2 people that are dead right now.
Can you believe how this starts? It's like straight out of a wild movie chase. The incident kicks off with a high-speed car chase as Wisconsin officers jump into action after suspects dash from an alleged theft at Dick's Sporting Goods. The action quickly shifts gears to a foot pursuit when the suspects ditch their vehicle and make a run for it. Strap in, because you're in for a wild ride.
High-speed chase turns into a foot chase when suspects jump out of a vehicle.
And foot bail, foot bail, foot bail. 3 occupants.
The entire incident stemming from an alleged at a Dick's Sporting Goods.
Get ready, because this next bit is absolutely bonkers. It all goes down on a cool October 3rd in Wauwatosa, Wisconsin, where the cops get a hot tip about some shenanigans at a local Dick's Sporting Goods. The police spot the suspect's car, but lo and behold, the driver isn't keen on stopping. The plot thickens, and oh boy, it's just heating up.
It all started on October 3rd in Wauwatosa, Wisconsin, just outside of Milwaukee. That's where police were tipped off about theft at an area Dick's Sporting Goods. Dash camera video shows an officer catch up with the suspect's vehicle.
Hang on to your popcorn. This is where it gets good. During a high-speed chase along the interstate, police are all over their radio, tracking this runaway car and plotting to halt it with stop sticks. Just when the car pulls over behind another vehicle, it seems like a brief respite. But guess what? The excitement's just getting started.
An officer can be heard calling in the pursuit.
146. Vehicle is not stopping.
146, looking for 2. 106, happy.
But after taking it off, the suspect stops on the side of the road behind another vehicle.
We're stopped right now about the 110 block of Capitol. Foot still on the brake. I don't know if they're going to keep going. They're behind a disabled vehicle.
The officer calls in for backup, saying he's worried the car may speed off again.
Buckle up for more thrills. An officer on the scene calls for backup, worried that this brief stop is just the calm before the storm. As more cops roll in, they're prepping for another potential getaway. They're trying to figure out how many are packed into that car like it's a clown car caper. The suspense is building, and you won't believe what happens next.
The officer calls in for backup. He also calls for stop sticks, just in case the driver makes a break for it.
146. I'll wait for another vehicle to come in case I exit and they take off again. Again, we're eastbound Capitol about the 110 block.
10-4, 115, 160 coming.
10-4. One just wants to set up sticks ahead of us just in case.
Prepare for the tension to ramp up. While one cop keeps a watchful eye from his squad car, another bravely walks up to the suspect's vehicle, urging them to roll down the windows. Inside, the suspects aren't exactly being cooperative, keeping everyone on edge. The stakes are high, and the next move is crucial.
Looks like he's almost there at 102.
While the first officer stays in his squad car, the other approaches the suspect's vehicle on foot.
606 is going to approach. Their foot's still on the brake.
Can you make announcements for them to roll down their windows?
Yep. Driver of the Camry, roll your windows down now.
And just when you think it's all under control, chaos erupts again. The driver jams the car into reverse, peeling away with tires screeching. As the cops scramble back into action, the pursuit kicks back into high gear with stop sticks at the ready. It's a real nail-biter. And trust me, it's far from over.
146. 606 is trying to make contact. We're not getting compliance with the driver to roll the windows down. You want to grab my sticks and try and slide them under the car? Yeah. On the driver's side, in case they try and take off.
Soon, another officer brings out a set of stop sticks and places them under the suspect's car.
Got sticks in front of the vehicle right now. Reverse! Contact and...
Hold on to your seats, because here comes the grand finale. The getaway car starts to falter, belching smoke and shedding a tire. As the vehicle grinds to a halt, the suspects scatter on foot in different directions, sparking a frantic foot chase. The climax is upon us, and it's as dramatic as they come.
The suspect even tops 90 miles per hour and runs a red light.
They just went through the red light.
Suddenly, the car starts smoking and appears to have lost a tire. Multiple suspects hop out and sprint away.
Flip bail, 3 occupants.
As we near the finish line, the adrenaline is still pumping. Cops finally corner one of the suspects, Dariana Anderson, thanks to a keen-eyed police dog. Despite her reluctance and pleas for water, she's swiftly handcuffed. It's a mix of relief and high fives, but the story's not quite over yet.
That's when the chase continues on foot as officers search for the suspect who ran in that direction.
Into like that old fur store.
The woman was later identified as Dariana Anderson.
Hey, get your hands up! Hands up! Hands up! You gonna get bit? Come on, get your hands up. I see you behind the garbage can. Face away from me. Face away.
Please don't be rude.
Just when you think they can all breathe a sigh of relief, the scene wraps up with cops patting themselves and their furry colleague on the back. Anderson faces some serious charges but gets out on bail. It's a wrap on this crazy episode, but remember, the streets always have more tales to tell. Stay tuned, because each chase has its own twists and turns, and this one was nothing short of a roller coaster.
Hold on.
Where'd you put your phone?
Coincidence with that animal.
Yeah.
Anderson was taken into custody and now faces multiple charges.
Can you handle this? Right off the bat, we have disturbing body camera footage showing a rough arrest in Colorado that's now under the microscope. This scene is chaotic, and someone blurts out, "This is ridiculous." Brace yourself, because it only ramps up from here.
Disturbing body camera video shows a violent arrest in Colorado.
This is ridiculous.
Well, quit acting like an idiot.
I ain't acting like nothing.
You guys shot me right in the face.
Things are heating up. Sheriff's Deputy Mikhail Knowles stops Nathan Espinoza for getting too cozy with his patrol car on icy roads. The conversation starts with Knowles laying down the law about the traffic stop, while Espinoza seems baffled and peeved. They're just south of Denver, chilling near Trinidad, Colorado. Buckle up, the ice isn't the only thing that's slippery in this situation.
The incident happened on November 29th of about 3 hours south of Denver in Trinidad, Colorado. Sheriff's Deputy Mikhail Noel pulled over Nathan Espinoza for following too closely to his squad car.
Things are getting a bit frosty here. The chat between Deputy Noel and Espinoza is turning icy. Noel scolds Espinoza for shadowing a marked patrol car too closely on slippery roads. Espinoza stands his ground, insisting he was just being cautious because of the ice, leading to a chilly exchange about road safety and cop etiquette. Just wait, the temperature's about to drop further when Dad shows up.
Let me get your driver's license ready. Pull that dog. Following too closely, can't you see the roads are icy? Crew coming up behind me. Don't tell me how I should be driving. Okay, I'm in a marked. Doesn't give you the right to follow a marked patrol car close like that. What if I had to stop?
Enter stage right, Kenneth Espinoza, Nathan's father, and the plot thickens. Kenneth rolls up and gets grilled by Lieutenant Henry Trujillo about why he's lurking behind the traffic stop. Kenneth says he stopped because his son did. Trujillo's not having it and tells Kenneth to hit the road or face charges. The situation is heating up. Get ready for fireworks.
Do you need to be behind this traffic stop?
My son right there, he was following me.
Okay, he's on a traffic stop, so you don't need to be behind it. We just don't like when people pull in behind us.
I don't like them to pull my...
That's what we get paid to do, to pull people over. Okay, I asked you a simple question, okay? You need to leave now or you're going to get charged.
Now, it's really starting to pop off. As the squabble heats up, the cops tell Kenneth to exit his vehicle, accusing him of meddling in the traffic stop. Kenneth asserts his right to be there, standing his ground. The confrontation gets even spicier, with both sides whipping out their cameras. The next bit, absolute mayhem.
You see this? Are you recording?
Yeah, we're recording it.
Yeah.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
I ain't doing anything.
Okay. Now, call state patrol. Patrol has nothing to do with anything. Okay, they don't have jurisdiction over us. Get out of the car now.
And here we thought it couldn't get any crazier. When the cops try to haul Kenneth away, he's not having any of it, leading to a scuffle. They tase him as they try to shove him into the back of a squad car, and Kenneth is shouting about how over the top this all is. But hang tight, the roller coaster hasn't hit the top yet.
Video shows officials tase Kenneth while attempting to get him into the back seat of a squad car.
Get out the car!
Hey,
Now! Get out the car!
You recording?
Yeah, we're recording it. What the hell do you think you're doing? Now you're on a traffic stop and you're trying to drive away?
Just when you thought it was over, there's a plot twist. After momentarily parking Kenneth in the squad car, they yank him back out for a pat-down. He's told to toe the line, literally, as they make him stand and spread him. The tension is palpable, and the cops are clearly miffed. Keep watching. The drama escalates.
Damn, I'm Now!
But moments after Kenneth is seated in the backseat of the squad, he's pulled out once again.
I'm gonna get you, I'm gonna pass search you. Now get out. Get out of the now! Get out the car. Okay. This is how it's gonna work. You're gonna do what you're told to do. Sit. Stand up. Stand up.
Can this get any more intense? Kenneth voices his anguish, calling out the excessive force and mentioning the taser zapped him right in the face. The cops confer among themselves, trying to rationalize their taser party. Kenneth's still airing his grievances about the pain and shock of it all, but there's more to come as they start wrapping up.
Kenneth can be heard saying the situation is excessive. He was tased in the face.
Come on, guys, this is excessive. Stop. This is ridiculous. Well, quit acting like an idiot. I got a taser piece in my lip. You guys shot me right in the damn face.
As we near the finale, reflect on the wild ride we've just witnessed. The officers recap the showdown, explaining they tased Kenneth because he wouldn't cooperate with the arrest. They're planning to check him over before hauling him off to jail. Kenneth's charges have been dropped, and he's thinking lawsuit.
And when we tried to put him in, he was refusing, so I tased him, but he fell back, so one hit him here, one hit him in the chin or something, so we'll have Med come and take a look at him. Tried to get him out to pass search him and get his wallet because he wouldn't tell me anything, and that's when you rolled up.
Okay.
I'm gonna get him over to the jail.
Okay. I'll have Med meet you at the jail.
You won't believe this one. A jail officer at San Diego County Jail shares the inside scoop on the intake process for people arrested while drunk. He points out that most inmates change their behavior and sober up, revealing a whole new side once they're no longer drunk. Brace yourself. The next part is quite the story.
You know, they come in drunk, under the influence, and sometimes we have to put them up inside the sobering cells until they're able to sober up. They're different people. So as things come along, we just deal with it and we do what we have to do. Looks like we got uncooperative out here, so we're gonna go out there and we're gonna find out what's going on. What's going on, man? What's going on?
What?
What's his name?
What's my...
Check this out. Steven gets processed in the jail and is completely puzzled about why he's there, even though the officer explains he needs to sober up from his apparent wild night. The story is just starting to unfold.
You don't understand.
I do understand.
No.
Well, this is my job, so I do understand.
You don't understand my job, man.
What is your job?
My job is to actually get out.
Okay, face the wall right here.
Mm-hmm.
Don't hit your head.
Oh, my bad. Oh.
What were you drinking?
Beer. And I felt...
You can't make this up. The officer explains about a detainee's crazy night. Steven, insisting he wasn't driving, admits he had a few drinks before falling asleep in his truck. He's now sitting in a cell to sober up before dealing with his DUI charge. Stick around. It's about to get even crazier.
Looks like he had a little too much to drink, got in his car, claims he wasn't driving. I don't know. He's gonna have a chance to sober up in here, and then he'll be able to go to court and deal with his DUI. Right here. What's going on?
Things are heating up. Alan, another DUI catch of the day, is introduced to the jail routine after being arrested for DUI and driving with a suspended license. He's told to relax and get some sleep. Watch what happens next. It's quite surprising.
Step inside, have a seat. All right, hey, have a seat.
Can I get some meat?
Have a seat. Remember what I told you, all right? Go along with the process. We won't have any problems. You'll get something to eat at 4 o'clock in the morning. So a lot of time with these guys, you just gotta go out there and just talk.
Oh, things are getting intense. Alan's journey through the booking process continues as he faces the consequences for multiple charges, including DUI and hit and run. The plot thickens and the tension builds. The next part is really something.
While under the influence, suspended license, and hit and run. All right, Alan, once you get your shoes on, come on over here. Straight over to me. Stand right here. Keep your left hand in your pocket. Scoot up. Left hand inside your pocket. You know why you're here? How many have you had?
Not too many. Can you tell me about that girl?
2.
Didn't see that coming, did you? We meet a seasoned DUI veteran who's been through this before. He recalls his last arrest and gets a serious talk about the dangers of repeating his offenses. The story takes an interesting turn next, and it's more intriguing than you'd expect.
So this is second DUI. All right, put both hands in your pockets. Walk down the red line for me. Face the window. Back over here to your right. Step inside. Have a seat. Have a seat. All right, we going to court. Probably about 3 days.
Hold on to your seats. A tense moment unfolds as Rodrigo, a detainee, resists the officer's instructions, leading to a small scuffle. His defiance brings a lot of drama, showing the challenges of dealing with resistant inmates. The aftermath is definitely worth watching.
Stand up. Get up on your feet. Stand up.
You like my ass? You like my ass?
This did not have to go this direction. You understand that, right? I gave you the opportunity to conduct yourself like a gentleman. What is he brought in on today? What is he here for?
Careened his car off of Mount Tabor.
The whole mountain?
Bet you didn't see this turnaround coming. Rodrigo, now as sober as a judge, is considered for reintroduction to general population. It shows how impactful a bit of time in detention can be. But don't go anywhere. The excitement isn't over yet.
We're gonna check on Rodrigo. He's an ISO number 1. Became disrespectful, combative with the sergeant and the other guys on swing shift. Come on out. Hi, I'm Deputy Heener. So here's your charge, driving under the influence. You also got a reckless driving with it, which generally they go hand in hand because you had to do something to get the police officer's attention. Remember your demeanor, how you were acting when you came in?
Just when you think you've seen it all, Robert strongly disputes his DUI arrest, claiming it was a setup and fiercely denying the charges. His intense argument with the officers is a display of frustration and defiance. Stay tuned, the next segment takes it up a notch.
Okay, we're stepping right into this door here. You're gonna go to your left because you're being charged with the DUI. What you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to stay in our facility for a period of no less than 8 hours.
I'll be here for 8 hours. I don't understand that part.
You don't understand that part. That right, all it is to ensure that you are sober before you leave.
I was sober when I got pulled over.
Here's where it gets really wild. Donald, another passionate individual, adamantly refuses to pay fines or cooperate, loudly arguing with anyone who will listen. His strong resistance highlights the difficulties in managing uncooperative inmates. But wait, there's more. Keep watching for the next thrilling part.
All right, Donald, step over here for me.
You ain't getting no money out of me.
Okay, so what you're saying is you'd rather come to jail than have a ticket?
I'm not paying no money.
Okay, spread your feet. All right, well, you know it's an arrestable offense inside the city limits, right?
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's still an open container.
I don't give a damn. I'm not paying no money.
Forget it. I don't want to hear this.